because it's not over yet, but this is a very good start to justice. Just because her and her family don't want to hold her accountable for her actions and they want to rationalize what she's done, doesn't mean that she will get away with murder. What's going on, everybody? It's your girl B Octavia, and I am back with another video. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you are returning. Today we will be doing a update on the OnlyFans model that stabbed her boyfriend to death. Now that was in April, nearly 4 months or so ago. Now we have an update and I'm finna get into it right now. So today we are talking about 25-year-old Courtney Clenney. I don't give a fuck how her name is pronounced. You feel what I'm saying? I thought her last name was different before, but anyhow, maybe that's the name that she goes by online or what have you, and this is her real name. But she is finally being charged with the murder of her boyfriend. Now, this comes 4 months or so after his death and after a lot of controversy. A lot of people believed and still believe to this day that Mr.Obumlesi was racially profiled and the OnlyFans model was helped due to white privilege. And now that we have some sort of sense of relief, because it's not over yet, but this is a very good start to justice. And of course, nothing in this world can bring Mr.Obumlesi back to his family, but his family does deserve to get justice. They have worked very, very hard to plead his case and to erase the portrayal of him. So now she is being charged and is being held accountable, whether she feels like she defended herself or she was not the aggressor or she was in fear of her life. That only means to me that she does not want to hold herself accountable for what she did. And just because her and her family don't want to hold her accountable for her actions and they want to rationalize what she's done, doesn't mean that she will get away with murder. So Courtney Clenney was charged with second-degree murder just days ago and can be seen in her mugshot with a look of disbelief. She was detained at a rehab facility in Hawaii. Why does somebody who just killed somebody deserve to see some beautiful ass shit like Hawaii? I don't know. You tell me. No, I'ma tell you. So you mean to tell me she was able to travel anywhere in these 50 states or what have you with a looming potential murder charge over her head? That should have got flagged instantly. And that's that privilege that me and you know nothing about. Courtney was reportedly seeking treatment for PTSD and substance abuse. Is it PTSD from you being covered in your boyfriend's blood? I bet it is. I bet. So a video recently came out of the suspect and the victim getting into an elevator, and as soon as they got into the elevator, the attack was on her part. Courtney instantly was on the attack, slapping him, pushing him around the elevator, and more. Police later came out stating that the video that we saw was an incident that happened months before Mr.Obumlesi's death. But to me, that's besides the point. The point of this video is that this is pure evidence of the abuse that this young man endured. And him having to defend himself against that type of crazy shouldn't make anyone look at him as a bad person. This is what he endured, but the harsh reality of it is he put himself through all of this, including moving state to state with the same girl that caused problems in the first place. They went from Houston to Miami, where he died, and they had problems in Houston, the same type of problems that we seen on that video. There was multiple times that police was called to their Houston residence as well as their apartment in Miami. And it is also being reported that due to the chaos that was going on and how volatile their relationship was, the apartment building that they lived at in Miami was planning to evict them. Her lawyer told the New York Post, "I'm completely shocked, especially since we were cooperating with the investigation." And that is a example of white privilege. For me or you, they wouldn't have said that we were insane or unstable if we're not on hard drugs, okay? We wouldn't have a bond or be able to travel from state to state, or even be released to go to treatment. Jail time would be our treatment. Courtney Clenney is currently awaiting extradition. I believe she is getting extradited this Wednesday in Hawaii to Florida to face the music, as they say. She faces a possible long term of imprisonment or the possibility of life in prison. So let me just school y'all, for those who don't know. I had to teach myself about the degrees of murder and what's the difference. So I have no problem doing that right now. Second degree murder means a murder was committed with malice intent, but not premeditated. Premeditated murder coincides with first degree murder. Second degree murder also includes reckless conduct, lacking concern for human life, or having a high risk of death. Now, to end off this video, I want to say a PSA for all of those out there who are getting abused, and you might not even see it as abuse until it goes too far. If somebody that you love is speaking to you in a way that isn't love at all, the feeling is not mutual. If you cry and your significant other has no reaction and no ounce of sympathy for what you feel, that is abuse. A person doesn't have to physically hit you to let you know that all of the feelings that you have and why you've stayed is not mutual. But if somebody is putting their hands on you, it is more powerful for you to walk away, never see their face ever again, relocate yourself to protect your own life. There is no going back. There is no cool down period and this won't happen again. It's not going to happen like that. It never does. And to think about all of the women and men who lost their lives before they truly learned the lesson that is more powerful to walk away, I feel bad for all of them. No matter what Mr.Obumlesi said on social media prior to his death, or him feeling as though he had to defend himself, he was and is a victim, and he is now getting justice. But for what he didn't learn in this life, I hope that he's learning those lessons still in the afterlife. That's all I can hope. That's all I can wish. Being in a relationship with domestic violence, no matter what the degree is very dangerous for you or your significant other. It's no amount of love in the world that'll keep me with somebody that I know will destroy me. Whether that's go on a smear campaign online or physically hurt me to the point where there is no more. You have to know to walk away from that type of shit. You have to. Because some people are beyond help. Some people are beyond your help, a therapist's help, or anything. Especially if they are mixing their mental health with alcohol and drugs. So, with all of that being said, I will, of course, be updating you guys along the way. And we will, as we have since the news broke, we will keep hope alive. It's your girl, B. Octavia. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for tuning in to yet another video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next one.